Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. IMD predicts heavy to extremely heavy rainfall over Kutch, North Gujarat and South Rajasthan regions till tomorrow as Cyclonic Storm Biparjoy moves northeastwards. Civil aviation sector in the country records 36% growth during January to May this year. President Droupadi Murmu arrives in Hyderabad on a two-day visit. UNGA President Csaba Korosi says he looks forward to yoga celebrations with Prime Minister Narendra Modi at United Nations Headquarters. And in Indonesia Open Badminton tournament, Satwik Rankireddy-Chirag Shetty pair and HS Prannoy reach semifinals. Srikanth crashes out. Cyclonic Storm Biparjoy over Saurashtra and Kutch moved nearly northeastwards with a speed of 13 kilometers per hour during the past 6 hours and lay centered about 20 kilometers west of Dholavira and 80 kilometers northeast of Kutch. IMD said it is very likely to move nearly northeastwards and weaken further into a deep depression over Saurashtra and Kutch region around tonight. Light to moderate rainfall at most places of Saurashtra, North Gujarat region and South Rajasthan. Heavy to extremely heavy rainfall at isolated places are expected over Kutch, Patan and Banaskantha districts of Gujarat and Barmer and Jalore districts of Rajasthan today and tomorrow. Gale wind speed reaching 70 to 80 kilometers per hour, gusting to 90 kilometers per hour is likely to prevail over Kutch, Gulf of Kutch and adjoining areas. IMD has asked for total suspension of fishing operations over northeast and adjoining east-central Arabian Sea. It urged for judicious regulation of offshore and onshore activities. In Rajasthan, the Meteorological Department has issued an alert in the wake of Cyclone Biparjoy weakening and entering in the state tonight. The Met Department has issued a red alert for heavy to very heavy rainfall with strong winds for Jalore and Barmer districts today. Apart from this, an orange alert has been issued for Pali, Jodhpur and Sirohi districts. A red alert has been issued for extremely heavy rainfall accompanied by strong winds in Pali, Barmer, Sirohi and Jalore districts tomorrow. Apart from this, an orange alert has been issued for 6 other districts. More from our correspondent.
After the warning of the Met Department, the state government has put the district administration on alert. SDRF teams have been deployed in many districts, while employees have also been ordered to remain at the headquarters. The district collectors have requested the citizens not to leave their homes unnecessarily for next 2 days. The district collector of Jodhpur has issued instructions to keep all educational and coaching institutions, gyms, tourist places and summer camps closed for tomorrow. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
The civil aviation sector in the country has witnessed an impressive growth. Based on the traffic data provided by different domestic airlines, the passenger count reached a milestone of over 636 lakh during January to May 2023, reflecting an annual growth rate of over 36% compared to corresponding period of last year. Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia said the collaborative efforts of all stakeholders have played a crucial role in propelling the growth of the aviation sector. He said the consistent expansion of the domestic airline industry and the birth of regional airlines are strengthening the economy, connecting people throughout the nation and ensuring last-mile connectivity through the UDAN scheme. President Droupadi Murmu has arrived in Hyderabad on a two-day visit. During her visit, the President will review the combined graduation parade at the Air Force Academy at Dundigul tomorrow morning. She will present the wings and brevets to officers of the Indian Navy, Coast Guard and cadets from friendly foreign countries who received training at the Air Force Academy. The ceremony also includes an aerobatic display by several aircraft. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said the government has taken significant strides in combating climate change, achieving sustainable development goals and preserving the country's rich biodiversity. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said that in line with India's traditions and ethos, the government has focused on sustainable growth in 9 years. India is experiencing the fastest adoption of renewable and non-conventional clean energy sources. Renewable energy capacity has increased 1.97 times in the last 9 years, and solar energy has expanded over 18 times. The Tea Board of India is setting up experience zones during the G20 meetings under the India presidency. It has set up such experience zones in Mumbai, Kevadia and Bengaluru. These experience zones are showcasing and promoting different varieties of Indian brew by serving them to the delegates from abroad. More from our correspondent.
The experience zone at the venue of G20 meeting set up by the Tea Board of India is serving Indian varieties of tea to the foreign guests. Tea Board India Executive Director Dr. M. Muthukumar spoke to Akashvani Bengaluru that familiarizing Indian tea to foreign delegates of G20 will help Indian tea producers find new buyers from other countries.
Commerce and our industry ministry are doing a lot of exhibition and experience zone in different locations. A lot of delegates are coming from different countries, tasting our different teas. Previously participated in Calcutta, Guwahati, Mumbai, Goa. It is maybe 6th time we are participating here.
The experience zones are promoting the beverage grown in India. The delegates are relishing the richness of Indian tea. Besides tea, coffee and spices boards of India are also exhibiting the Indian varieties of their products in the experience zones. Sudhindra, Akashvani News, Bengaluru.
The government has said the number of Jan Aushadhi Kendras have increased by 100 times and the sales have increased more than 150 times in the last 9 years. Jan Aushadhi Kendras are opened under Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana to make quality generic medicines available at affordable prices to all. The scheme was launched by the Department of Pharmaceuticals and the Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers Ministry in 2008. Talking exclusively to Akashvani, CEO, Pharmaceuticals and Medical Devices Bureau of India, Ravi Dadhich said the government has set a target to increase the number of Jan Aushadhi Kendras to 10,000 by the end of this year.
9484 अभी हैं जनऔषधि केंद्र। इसकी संख्या इस साल के अंत तक 31 दिसंबर तक 10,000 का लक्ष्य है। इसके बाद जितनी जरूरत होगी हम उतने जनऔषधि केंद्र देश में खोलेंगे। ये भी निर्णय लिया गया है कि कोऑपरेटिव सेक्टर को भी जनऔषधि के अंदर शामिल किया जाए। तो PACS उनके हैं देश में, प्राइमरी एग्रीकल्चर क्रेडिट सोसाइटीज, 2000 जनऔषधि केंद्र उनके माध्यम से भी खोलने का एक निर्णय लिया गया।
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. United Nations General Assembly UNGA President Csaba Korosi has said that he is looking forward to participate in the International Day of Yoga celebrations with Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the UN Headquarters in New York on June the 21st. Csaba Korosi stated this on his official Twitter handle. Prime Minister Narendra Modi in a series of tweets urged people to make yoga a part of their lives and boost their wellness as well as peace. He also shared a set of videos depicting the various asanas of yoga. The Prime Minister said yoga brings the world together towards furthering good health and wellness. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people of the country and abroad in the Mann Ki Baat program on Akashvani on the 18th of this month. It will be the 102nd episode of the monthly radio program. Mr. Modi has invited inputs from citizens for the program. People can share their inputs latest by today on the Namo app, MyGov, or can record their message by dialing 1-800-117800. They can also give a missed call on 1922 and follow the link received on SMS to directly give their suggestions to the Prime Minister.
माननीय प्रधानमंत्री अपने मन की बात इस बार साझा करेंगे 18 जून सुबह 11 बजे। आप भी माननीय प्रधानमंत्री के मन की बात का हिस्सा बन सकते हैं। इसके लिए आप अपने सुझाव 16 जून तक टोल फ्री नंबर 1800-117800 पर रिकॉर्ड कर सकते हैं या फिर 1922 पर भी कॉल कर सकते हैं। नमो ऐप या माई गव के ओपन फोरम में पोस्ट कर सकते हैं। तो याद रखें, रविवार 18 जून सुबह 11 बजे मन की बात।
यही तो मन की बात है, जन जन से नाता होना।
In order to enhance road safety, National Highways Authority of India (NHAI) has taken initiative and issued guidelines for rectification of accident-prone spots on the national highways by implementing short-term measures. Under these guidelines, NHAI project directors are now delegated with the power to undertake rectification of accident-prone spots identified and recommended by the respective state police chief or by the District Road Safety Committee to the tune of up to 10 lakh rupees per spot. Short-term measures costing more than 10 lakh rupees and up to 25 lakh rupees have been delegated to the concerned regional office. The Central Bureau of Investigation has arrested 2 private persons in an ongoing investigation of a case related to nursing officer recruitment common entrance test, NORCET 4, held on the 3rd of this month. A case was registered on the 9th of June against a private person and others on complaint from AIIMS, New Delhi. The exam was conducted by AIIMS, New Delhi at more than 300 centres across the country for recruitment of 3,055 nursing officers for all AIIMS and some other government hospitals in Delhi. It was alleged that by the evening of the 5th of June, some tweets were being circulated on social media claiming leakage of the question paper of NORCET 4. Both the arrested accused were produced today before the designated court at Delhi. The Sessions Court today permitted Enforcement Directorate to directly take custody of Senthil Balaji, who has been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate for 8 days from today. The court has allowed the authorities to inquire Balaji either directly or through video in the hospital. The court had also denied bail for him. He has been asked to appear on the 23rd before the court. Mr. Balaji is admitted in the Kaveri Hospital presently. The Nehru Memorial Museum and Library Society NMML New Delhi has been renamed as the Prime Minister's Museum and Library Society. A decision in this regard was taken during a special meeting of the NMML Society presided over by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, who is its Vice President. In his address, Mr. Singh welcomed the proposal for change in name since in its new form, the institution exhibits the contributions of all Prime Ministers from Jawaharlal Nehru to Narendra Modi and their responses to various challenges faced by them. Describing Prime Ministers as an institution and comparing the journey of various Prime Ministers to the varied colours of a rainbow, Mr. Singh emphasised that all the colours of a rainbow have to be proportionately represented to make it beautiful. Key domestic indices today closed with gains of more than 0.5% amid positive cues from global share markets. The Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange closed above 63,350 mark, while the Nifty at the National Stock Exchange also settled above the 18,800 level. A report from the business desk.
The Sensex advanced 467 points to finish at 63,385. The Nifty added 138 points to close at 18,826. In the forex market, the rupee appreciated 25 paise to close at 81 rupees and 94 paise against the US dollar. Gold prices at the multi-commodity exchange for August contracts were trading at around 59,513 rupees per 10 grams. On the other hand, silver was trading at 72,947 rupees per kilogram for July contracts when reports last came in. S. Rangabashyam for Akashvani News.
President of the UAE, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, has reiterated the UAE's commitment to de-escalation and a negotiated political solution to the crisis in Ukraine. He said this during a visit to Russia where he met with President Vladimir Putin. Mr. Sheikh Mohammed stressed the importance of accelerating efforts to mitigate the humanitarian repercussions of the crisis in Ukraine and supporting prisoner exchange initiatives on both sides. He also called for communication and dialogue to support regional and international stability and peace. In the Indonesia Open Badminton tournament at Jakarta, in men's singles quarter-final match, India's HS Prannoy defeated Japan's Kodai Naraoka 21-18, 21-16. The Indian pair of Satwik Rankireddy-Chirag Shetty defeated Indonesian pair of Mohammad Rian Ardianto and Fajar Alfian 21-13, 21-13 in men's doubles quarter-final. India's Kidambi Srikanth lost to Chinese Shatlali Shipang in the men's singles quarter-final 14-21, 21-14, 12-21. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. IMD predicts heavy to extremely heavy rainfall over Kutch, North Gujarat and South Rajasthan regions till tomorrow as Cyclonic Storm Biparjoy moves northeastwards. Civil aviation sector in the country records 36% growth during January to May this year. President Droupadi Murmu arrives in Hyderabad on a 2-day visit. UNGA President Csaba Korosi said he looks forward to yoga celebrations with Prime Minister Narendra Modi at United Nations Headquarters. And in Indonesia Open Badminton tournament, Satwik Rankireddy-Chirag Shetty pair and HS Prannoy reach semifinals. Srikanth crashes out. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.